All right, a little different content. It's kind of what I do though. I have a buddy of mine who needs their exhaust work done. Oh, oh, okay. That is not gonna be able to be fixed. Okay. Cats and the muffler. Yeah, though he needs a new muffler. There's no patching that. Yeah, I don't think there's repairing or patching this, man. There's nothing to weld on. It's all rust. So I found some leftover projects. So I'm gonna try to incorporate this in between. Should work fine. Should sound a little bit better than just straight pipe. More refined. Now what I'm gonna do is measure a rough cut, 24 and a half. This is my, gosh, I don't know, 30 plus years old. Maybe not 30, but it's an old welder. I got off of Facebook Marketplace. Um, I got it from a machine shop many years ago, at least 10 plus years ago, and even then it was like 20 plus years. So it's gotta be something crazy. But anyway, it still works. 75-25 argon and the mix, and yeah, it works. What's important? I mean, everybody will probably laugh at me, but everybody does a little bit differently. I'm gonna cut off that little. Let me cut off real fast. All right, much straighter. And what I do is I try to make sure the tip, it has some Vaseline or grease on it. What are you doing?
Tearing up the house.
You tearing up the house?
A little bit.
This is the walkway to our back porch.
We're gonna put in the
Whoa.
door. The door we picked. And this piece of trim was all rotten. I wonder why. And so I'm just gonna replace it with a PVC piece of trim and completely ignore what's underneath it because I just don't feel like doing that.
Yeah, this isn't our forever home. Okay.
And I don't have any tools, so I get to use stuff like this.
You're cute.
You're cute.
Alright, now that the repair is done, let me just show you guys. Not ideal, obviously. He didn't want me to use the stainless steel pipes and V-band and all that. So just kind of gobbled some welds in there. No leaks. That's the most important part. So I'm gonna sit you guys back on the tripod. And then bring this car back down off the jack. After the repair. There you go, in car. Nice. Sound of some Japanese bald eagles. Let's go for a little drive. Oh, it's so smooth. Very smooth. I'd say this is a job completed. No rattles. The pipe doesn't hit the chassis anywhere. It's the perfect amount of rumble in the car. Not too loud. How's it going?
You know, vampires. But to top the vampire vibes off, would go rocks in the cemetery.
This is the
late
kind of
at night.
stuff my
Well,
wife
you may be
watches.
thinking to yourself, okay, that all makes sense. Well, does it? I don't know. Maybe you weren't thinking that at all. But in order to be a vampire, Bailey, one must drink blood, don't they? Yes. A little bit of blood drinking does need to be involved.
It's not about
So,
vampires,
there was
it's
this
about
guy
killers.
that Rod met in school, and his name was
Okay.
Steven. Steven was also super